In our fast-paced world, solitude is often seen as something to be avoided. We are conditioned to believe that being alone equates to loneliness, that silence is a void to be filled with noise. Yet there is a profound difference between solitude and loneliness. Solitude is a choice, a deliberate retreat into the self, while loneliness is a feeling of isolation, of being disconnected from others. Consider the words of Carl Jung, who suggested that solitude is not merely a physical state, but a psychological one. Jung believed that true solitude allows us to engage with our inner world, to confront the depths of our unconscious mind without the distractions of external influence. This introspection is essential for personal growth and self-discovery. In solitude, we find the space to reflect on our experiences, to process our emotions, and to understand our place in the world. It is in these quiet moments that we reconnect with our true selves, free from the expectations and judgments of others. This process of self-reflection enables us to gain clarity on our values, our desires, and our purpose in life. Sigmund Freud also recognized the importance of solitude in understanding the complexities of the human psyche. He believed that time spent alone could lead to revelations about our innermost fears and desires, allowing us to work through unresolved conflicts that might otherwise remain hidden. In solitude, we can practice mindfulness, a state of active awareness where we are fully present in the moment. This practice helps us develop a greater appreciation for the simplicity and beauty of life, reducing stress and increasing our overall well-being. As we become more attuned to the present moment, we cultivate a sense of gratitude for what we have, rather than focusing on what we lack. The Stoics, ancient philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, understood the transformative power of solitude. They saw it as an opportunity to strengthen the mind, to cultivate resilience and inner peace. By engaging in regular periods of solitude, they believed we could develop the mental fortitude to face life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Imagine standing alone at the edge of the ocean, the waves gently lapping at your feet. In this moment of solitude, you are free to let your thoughts drift, to explore the vastness of your mind without interruption. The ocean becomes a metaphor for the boundless potential that lies within you, waiting to be discovered. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, emphasized the importance of finding meaning in solitude. Even in the most dire circumstances, Frankl found that solitude allowed him to connect with his inner self and find a sense of purpose. He argued that in solitude, we can confront the existential questions that drive us, ultimately leading to a deeper understanding of our own existence. Solitude also provides a canvas for creativity. Many great artists, writers, and thinkers have turned to solitude as a means of cultivating their craft. In the absence of external noise, they could tap into their imagination, bringing forth ideas and insights that might otherwise remain dormant. Consider the artist who retreats to a secluded cabin in the woods to paint, or the writer who seeks solitude in a quiet room to pen their thoughts. In these moments, creativity flourishes, nourished by the silence and stillness that solitude provides. However, embracing solitude is not without its challenges. In a society that values extroversion and constant connection, choosing solitude can be seen as unconventional. It requires courage to step away from the expectations of others and embrace the quiet. But it is in this act of rebellion against societal norms that we find true liberation. By choosing solitude, we take control of our narrative, prioritizing our inner world over external validation. This empowerment can lead to greater self-confidence and autonomy, as we learn to trust our intuition and make decisions aligned with our true selves. Alfred Adler, another prominent psychologist, emphasized the importance of understanding our individual motivations and goals. In solitude, we have the opportunity to explore these motivations without distraction, gaining insight into what truly drives us. This self-awareness forms the foundation of a life lived with intention and purpose. In the quiet of solitude, we also find the opportunity to strengthen our relationships. By understanding ourselves more deeply, we can approach our connections with others from a place of authenticity and empathy. We become better equipped to communicate our needs and understand the needs of those around us. Furthermore, solitude allows us to develop a sense of resilience and emotional regulation. When we spend time alone, we learn to rely on our internal resources, reducing our dependence on external validation and support. This independence fosters a sense of security and stability, enabling us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. As we embrace solitude, we come to understand that it is not an absence, but a presence of mind, of spirit, and of self. It is a space where we can explore the depths of our consciousness, confront our fears, and celebrate our triumphs. Ultimately, the art of embracing solitude is about finding balance. It is about integrating moments of quiet reflection with the vibrant experiences of life. It is about creating a harmonious relationship between our inner and outer worlds, where both are valued and nurtured. As we close this exploration, let us remember that solitude is not a retreat from life, but a journey into the heart of it. It is a path that leads to self-discovery, creativity, and fulfillment. By embracing solitude, we unlock the door to our true potential, discovering the rich tapestry of our inner world and the boundless possibilities that lie within. May we find the courage to seek solitude, to embrace its gifts, and to let it guide us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. For in solitude, we find the peace that transcends the noise of life and the wisdom that illuminates the path ahead. Now, let's delve deeper into the hidden pattern of solitude. Throughout history, solitude has been a recurring theme in the lives of those who seek enlightenment and wisdom. From monks in monasteries to hermits in the wilderness, the pursuit of solitude has been a deliberate choice to step away from the chaos of the world and seek inner peace. This pattern reveals a universal truth. Solitude is not an escape, but a return to the essence of who we are. It is a conscious decision to disconnect from the external and reconnect with the internal. This hidden pattern suggests that solitude is a necessary component of the human experience, a timeless practice that transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. The psychological reason behind this need for solitude can be traced back to our evolutionary roots. As social creatures, our ancestors relied on community and collaboration for survival. However, the need for solitude was equally important, allowing individuals to recharge, reflect, and make sense of their experiences. This balance between social interaction and solitude is ingrained in our DNA, a fundamental aspect of our psychological well-being. In the modern world, this balance is often disrupted by the constant demands of work, social media, and technology. We are bombarded with information and stimuli, leaving little room for introspection. Yet, our psyche craves solitude as a means of restoration and renewal. It is in these moments of solitude that we can process our thoughts, emotions, and experiences, leading to a greater understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Let's consider an everyday example of how solitude can be transformative. Imagine a busy professional who spends their days in meetings, answering emails, and managing a team. Their life is a whirlwind of activity, leaving little time for personal reflection. Yet, by carving out even a small amount of time each day for solitude, this individual can experience profound benefits. Perhaps they take a walk in the park during their lunch break, leaving their phone behind and allowing themselves to be fully present in the moment. As they walk, they notice the changing colors of the leaves, the sound of birds chirping, and the gentle rustle of the wind. In this moment of solitude, they are free from the demands of their job and can simply be. This practice of daily solitude becomes a sanctuary, a time to recharge and gain perspective. Over time, they find that they are more focused, creative, and resilient, better able to handle the challenges of their professional and personal life. The practical reflection of solitude is about intentionally creating space for these moments in our daily lives. It is about recognizing the value of solitude and making it a priority, even in the midst of our busy schedules. This might mean setting aside time each morning for meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence with a cup of tea. It could involve turning off our devices and disconnecting from the digital world for a few hours each week. By incorporating these practices into our routine, we cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. Solitude becomes a source of strength, a wellspring of creativity and insight that nourishes our soul. As we conclude this exploration of solitude, let us embrace the art of being alone as a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. Let us find the courage to seek out solitude, to embrace its gifts, and to let it guide us on our journey of self-discovery. For in solitude, we find the peace that transcends the noise of life and the wisdom that illuminates the path ahead. May we all find the beauty in solitude and the strength to walk this path with grace and intention.